Hello and welcome to another episode of Deb's Artsy Life. I'm Deborah and I wanted to pop on here real quick. My hubby's in the shower. He's been working outside in the yard all day, and while he's doing that and I've got a little bit of time, I wanted to pop on here. I had to get some chapstick, I'm sorry. I start these videos and my lips are so dry. I wanted to pop on here and tell you my news. I never thought that I would be sharing news like this, but I did something really unexpected and a little bit crazy yesterday. I have not been happy at work for a long time, and I didn't really... I went to work yesterday thinking everything was fine, not even anticipating such a thing happening, although I have been daydreaming about it and thinking how wonderful it would be. But I just reached a breaking point yesterday and I quit my job, and I've never done anything like that in my life. I've never walked out of a position, but I was only 2 months into it. And the last 2 months have just been not good. I didn't want to go to work. I didn't want to be there. I didn't have enough to do. I didn't have enough work. And then I was exposed to a lot of noise and people all around me, and I was put in a situation that made me extremely anxious. And you can't live like that long term. And yesterday, I've been trying to not talk about it, not do anything about it, just keep going and going, because I was in a state job with insurance benefits and retirement benefits, and you want to do the right thing. You want to just keep going and keep going and keep pushing. And yesterday I had pushed to the point where I broke. I couldn't push myself another inch, and I left work and I cried all afternoon. I was crying at work and I couldn't stop. So I left, and I knew when I left that I didn't ever want to walk back through that door. I did not ever want to go back. And I'm pleased to tell you that I called the HR director, and I don't have to go back. I don't have to go back. I don't have to put myself through that anymore. And I'm not advocating anybody or advising anybody to do such a crazy thing, but I have been working for 36 years as an administrative assistant, office manager, executive secretary, and I've always loved it. But all I can think about lately is my crochet and my art, and I'm not busy enough at work to keep me engaged, I guess, and I've had to look busy and for so long that I don't have to do that anymore, guys. I don't have to do that anymore. Now I can wake up in the morning, I can create. I can create. And today I finished this basket. I started to call it a bag, but it is a basket. I finished this beautiful basket, and this morning I was still in shock and still trying to recover from all the tears yesterday. It's not good to push yourself to the point where you just break. And it's going to take me some time to heal and come through this and get my bearings. And I've tried really hard today not to panic and not to, look too far into the future. Every day I've got to get up and do that. I've got to try to take it one day at a time, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what's going to happen. I have insurance until the end of June, and then I will have no insurance. But today I have been planning and thinking and, trying to move forward. And so anyway, I just wanted to tell you that, and I maybe can film more videos. I don't know. But I'm thankful for this channel because it's been a place during this whole job situation of the college buying the facility and me not knowing if I was going to have a job. I started this channel when all of this began for me and all of this got so stressful. And this channel has been an outlet, and it's been something that I've been able to build and work on, something positive that I could do while all this was going on in the background. And I'm so grateful to everybody for your support, for your watching and subscribing and comments. I love, love, love to read your comments. And I try to answer each one as I grow. I'm sure that won't be, I don't know if that'll be possible, but I will try as long as I can because I appreciate them so much. I wanted to share with you on Wednesday, my husband and I went to Winston because I had a doctor's appointment, and we went to Michael's at my request, of course. So I had a little tiny yarn haul, and of course, if I had known I was going to do what I did Thursday, I would not have purchased any yarn, but I did not know that. But do you know how thankful I am? I have been stashing and stashing art supplies and yarn, and I've been collecting and curating this wonderful collection of supplies. So I have so much that I can work with and work on now, and I don't have to think about running out, or I mean, I've got enough to teach classes or just anything that my heart desires. So I'm thankful for that. I got this. They gave me this bag free, by the way. I love it. Karen Spice Cakes, and this is the colorway Puddle. I adore this blue. This is going to be a basket or a bag. And then I got these Woolies in the colorway Dreamcatcher. They're a little more gray than what I normally am drawn to, but I love this combination of these soft colors. So Woolies Thick and Quick by Line Brand, and this is the colorway Dreamcatcher. Got two of those. I had a 25% off coupon. I love the Blossom Cakes, and I've been knitting shawls with my other skeins of Blossom Cakes, but this was the colorway Azalea. I gotta take a sip of water. Between the crying and the allergies, I'm about to lose my voice, but that's Azalea. And these are Blossom Cakes again. Karen Yarnspirations Karen Blossom Cakes. This is the colorway Macaw, M-A-C-A-W. I don't really know how to say that. I've been wanting this color for a while. This is one of the original colors that came out. And I got two of those. And you know what is very sad? I've been working on, these Maybelle flowers. I did these on the way down to Winston. And so I wanted to buy some Heartland. I found some Heartland that perfectly matched the ones that I showed in my last video, the Maybelle flowers. And I took it to the counter, I think, but somehow it didn't end up in my bag, and it didn't end up coming home with me. So I don't know what happened to that skein of yarn, but I think it was Rocky Mountain colorway. It was just a nice bluish green that would have gone well with the washi tape colorway of the Maybelle flowers. And if you hadn't watched my last video, please do, and that will explain what I'm talking about. But I've gotten back into these in a big way. I love making these. Isn't that the prettiest color? This is the the Blossom Cakes in the colorway, I don't know, I can't think of it, but in one of the original colorways that I have. And it was a scrap ball, and I just stuck it in my bag and took it with me. I can't find the bag now. I just stuck a few of them down in this little pouch. I just had little scraps, and so I was making Maybelle flowers out of them. And I'm still not sure what I will do with my Maybelle flowers, but I'm really enjoying getting back into making those. One thing I'd like to do is to make a small basket and put the Maybelle flowers in it as coasters, like maybe six or 8 of them, or 4 of them, or however many. Just make a small basket. So stay tuned for that. I wanted to show you too this book that I got at Barnes & Noble. It's the flower book, and the whole purpose of it, I'm going to try to do this and just flip through it if you can see all these beautiful photos. This was on the bargain bookshelf back in the back. Isn't that beautiful? Those are dahlias. But it's got all these photos of these gorgeous flowers and flower arrangements. And I want it to be reference for some of my little paintings. It's just really inspiring, and I hope that it will make me do some very expressive floral paintings. So I'm going to work on that. And this is the start of a new basket. This is how they start. A tiny little circle becomes a basket. Isn't that cool? So this is a new colorway or color combination. So hopefully I'll get that done soon. But I did just want to pop on very quickly and update you and tell you my news, and ask for your prayers that I would be able to move forward and know what to do, and that I would heal from all this, because it has been an ordeal. And I'm just so thankful that yesterday happened, because it needed to happen. Like I said, I've never done this in my life. I've never been through anything like this. I've never in my life walked out of a job, but I have never known that a decision was so right either. Usually I second guess myself. I've not done that in this situation, because it was a bad situation for me. It wasn't, I mean, it'll be a great job for somebody, but it wasn't a great job for me. And I'm just thankful that I was able to walk out. I wish that I had gone ahead and, I would sit there and dream of going in there and putting in my 2-week notice. I would think, how wonderful would that be? And there were days where I was so close to doing it. But yesterday I got to the point where I could not. There was no way that I could work a 2-week notice. There was just no way I could walk back in there as an employee. And so I will go next week and clean out my personal items one day after hours and turn in my keys. But anyway, that's my news. So at the moment, I am, I'm here and I'm thankful. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.